behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Brown, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Hangs home the trifecta.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Şengün against Vucevic. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Eason. Up top, Şengün. Eason finds Şengün. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Releases. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's White to the paint. Tips it, and it's put back in by White. White's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, great fight displayed that time by White to get that board and then finish it. Strong play.
KD passes to Thompson. KD against Brown. It's stolen by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The deep 3 from Pritchard. Good D by Thompson.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Thompson. Driving the lane. And a missed layup.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Now Pritchard. Out the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Smith. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
That puts them in the lead. 5 points in the game.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
On the wing, Brown. Good, nice job down low.
Strong and explosive. A tough matchup in the painted area.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He was really talking of Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Brown. The Rockets making the shot. And the layup's good off the glass. Pass back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Eason, the bounce pass. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Vucevic. He has yet to score. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he set the Rockets court and playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Durant. Back to Thompson. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by KD. And it's sent back by KD. From deep. It's good from long range. KD's got 8 points.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Richard with the ball. Over in the corner, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Durant against Richard. And Durant gets double teamed. The 3. The offensive rebound. Yes, that goes in.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Over Şengün. Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Eason against White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Clock at 6. Back to Hauser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shot.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Durant against Brown. Outside, KD. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Hauser. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hauser's got 5 now.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Pass to Thompson. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Bounce pass from Durant. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right the pass to Vucevic. Down low, defended by Durant. Down low, KD's on him. Off target with the jump hook. Houston in the lead. Smith in the posts. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Celtics making a switch here. Here's Walsh. Tate covering. Capella against Vucevic. Shoots over Capella. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Vucevic has got his second bucket. To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Brown outside. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets leading by 4. Now Shepherd.
2 minutes.
Pass to Capella. Here's Walsh. Tate covering. It's stolen by Capella. Okogie, the pass to Shepherd. And here is Tate. Boucher defending. Tate against Boucher. Tate, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Walsh. Still yet to score. And it's Houston on the break. Now, here's Tate. Pass to Shepherd. With the drive. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now, here's Tate after Jaylen Brown's miss. No good from Finney-Smith.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Brown. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Brown's got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Shepherd. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Queta in at the center position. Shepherd with the ball. Boucher defending, and he gets the bucket.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. And the dunk by Boucher.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Ipo, Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. 8 points for Reed Shepherd.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys?
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Sharman. 6 to shoot. Boucher the screen. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shepherd with the ball. 8 points for him. Şengün no good.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Pass to Sharman. Here's Walsh. A three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, Shepherd. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Queta. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Sharman. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Rockets, Durant comes in for Tate. It's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Pass to Şengün. To end the drought. And Şengün throws it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And it's White missing. Rockets leading by 4. Thompson with it. He's picked up by White. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Outside for Durant. Offline with his 3. White looking around. Pass to Queta. The kick out to Brown from outside the arc. Here's Hauser. From outside off the mark. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
White goes in. There's Brown with the three. Boston again missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the middle. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Walsh. Here's Keita. To stop the drought. And there's the nice layup by White. 8 points for Derek White.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Shoots over White. And it's Shepard missing. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Keita. Now Hauser. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the three. The Rockets pull it in. You think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. Outside, White. Pritchard against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. A fader. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point lead. Pass to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
Number 30, Capella.
Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Vucevic to the pass to Pritchard. And it goes down 2 points. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
Vucevic really skilled at finding holes in the defense. And his passing ability, while understated, is tremendous.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Houston. White the pass to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Brown against Durant. Smith with a screen on Brown. Capella bounce pass. Thompson against Pritchard. It's deflected. Lob pass to Capella. Up high and a stop the alley-oop.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Let's go. And it's White missing. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson finds Smith. Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. To the paint. Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
This ball movement by Boston. Hauser misses. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. KD dishes to Thompson. 13 feet away. Pass to Eason. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now Pritchard. 1:49 left here in the second. Brown with the screen on top. To the inside. And the dunk by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Durant against Brown. Pass to White. And here's Vucevic. Shoots over Capella. Counted in the Houston lead's been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Vucevic.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pritchard against Thompson. Back to Capella. Shoots over Vucevic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Tate, he's checked in for Capella. That one is no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Tate. Now here's Thompson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Pritchard against Thompson. They get it again. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. And White, the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 10 points in the game. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top. They lead by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's 2 great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
From your Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Celtics trail by 3. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Richard with the ball. Here's White. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Şengün. Richard against Thompson. The step back jumper is good. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
White finds Brown. Now White. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant for 3. Out to Thompson. Smith scanning the floor. Back to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
Well, this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Vucevic is screen on Easton. White. Off target from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Durant. Pass to Easton. Here's Şengün. Thompson in the corner. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Celtics with possession here. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Vucevic following the score by Houston. It's good. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Vucevic really, you know, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Down low. Pass to Eason. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. White the pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Durant against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on from the contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside and taken away by Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 assists in the game. Durant kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Pritchard. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rockets with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Derek White with the rebound. To the middle. And White slams it in.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. And Thompson gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Brown. 8 points for him. Vucevic setting the pick for Pritchard. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Eason. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on White.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That one misses for Eason. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there. Made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
Now Kevin Durant, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. KD's shot is good.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Outside, White. Back to Pritchard. Vucevic against Şengün. And it's Vucevic missing. Rockets leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now.
Pass to Vucevic. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. It's Thompson in for Tari Eason. Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From deep three-point land, that one's in there. Pocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from White.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
High post, KD. 14 points for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boston.
Here's White. He's got 17. Pass to Walsh. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walsh has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And here's Durant. Capella sets a screen for KD. Finney-Smith finds Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Queta. And here's White from past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Pritchard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Houston making some changes. Tate, he's checked in for Durant, and Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Celtics, Chris Boucher's checked in for Sam Hauser, and it's Gonzalez in for Derek White. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gonzalez against Tate. Gonzalez passes to Queta. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointers off the mark. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Screen by Capella. Okogie for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Gonzalez. Boucher the screen. Gonzalez against Tate. To the inside. Queta's shot is off. Rockets leading by 8. 1:07 left to play in the third. Capella finds Tate. Here's Finney-Smith to the left side wing. There's a good screen. And it's Shepard missing. Celtics trail by 8. Now Pritchard. He has 7. Here's Queta, the 10-footer. Shots good by Boucher.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
34 seconds left in the third. Shepard with the ball. He's got 9. Capella with a screen on Pritchard. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And another 3 for Houston.
Nice work by Finney-Smith, setting himself up in the corner. Mark that one up. Boom.
Pass to Boucher. Fires for 3. Here's Cada. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Rockets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 9. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Gonzalez in at the point guard. Now Shepard. It's blocked. Up top, Gonzalez. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Dorian Finney-Smith taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith hits them both. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Gonzalez. At the top of the key, Boucher. Pass to Gonzalez. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Brown. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Brown. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now Brown. Back to Gonzalez. To the paint. Here's Boucher. It's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
The assist.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Brown. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Brown. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 9. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Tate. And Tate throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Gonzalez. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets leading by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Celtics. Now here's Gonzalez on the wing. Brown looking to end his cold spell. Good on the bucket. Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Houston making some changes. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. And now Allie Laforce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Haiti. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Shepard. Outside, KD. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Walsh. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Durant. Here's Shepard. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brown. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Tate. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Shepard. Now here's Thompson. Smith outside. The three from KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Hauser. Offensive rebound. And that one drops.
Boy, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now here's Durant. To the middle. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Pritchard with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now, here's Vucevic, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Here's Brown, lock at 6. Outside, White. Off target with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Durant against Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Smith, and a dunk by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Vucevic's screen on Durant. Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so here is Houston after the basket by Boston. Thompson outside. Smith with a screen on Pritchard. And there's the dunk.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
Celtics trail by 14. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Down low, defended by Durant, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. Jacks up a 3. It misses.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Brown. Now Vucevic. Now Pritchard launches it. Smith there for the rebound. Thompson. And he banks the layup in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
White. And he does not hit.
Rough start for him, for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
Their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Amen Thompson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He's in with it. Light covering. Vucevic pulls it down. Now Pritchard. Brown outside. Puts up the three. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Walsh. Tate covering. Shot clock at 5. The long shot, no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're at times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Have a great night.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Amen Thompson.